Hey everybody, Tori Hartman here. It has been so long since I've done a video, and I think it's like just summer issues, I don't know. But I think also I've been working a lot on redoing jewelry, redoing the site. I don't know if you've seen my website lately, but it's very different. And boy, it always takes longer than you want it to, no matter what you undertake, as you know. Like I thought, oh, a couple weeks, and it's been months. And as I'm coming out of it, one of the things that is really occurring to me is how I'm really wanting to step into and up-level my own life. And part of that is outside of my own frame of reference. And I've been really going within and working a lot with personal discovery and intuitive work in that way. And part of the things that are changing with Spiritual Club for me are that I'm realizing that as things grow, you have to grow with it. You have to change, and that's what's been up. And when I think about that, for you, what that means is that with Spiritual Club, for example, I'm going to have like beginner, intermediate, and more advanced types of classes, so people will know what they're getting into. And I decided to take the risk and do a weekend. And I'm calling, I've changed the name a couple times, so it's very interesting. It's like I'm noticing that if you're attracted to something naturally, it almost doesn't matter what you call it. And we were talking about that the other day because a couple friends and I were sitting down talking about businesses, and sometimes if you say it's Google, now we know what Google is, right? But we didn't know what it was when it started. Yahoo, we didn't know what Yahoo was when it started. eBay, and I think what's interesting about that is that when you start thinking about recreating or creating your own road, I think up to this point there really haven't been roads for where we've been going. And I think at this time, as we look now into an election, we're in an election year in America here, and I think so much is changing for a lot of us. And I want to share with you one tidbit that came up today and a little bit about the Intuitive Discovery Weekend. I have gone back and forth. I've called it Beginner Color Wisdom Cards, I've called it Intuitive Discovery, so some of you may see different names on it, but the bottom line is it's at my home on October 5th and 6th, 7th, something in that weekend, 2012. And I'm limiting it to 18 people because what it comes down to is I'm really wanting people who are deeply called to be here and you don't know why to be here. I mean, that's kind of what's coming forward for me. And so this morning in Spiritual Club, we do a journaling Sunday once a month, and today we did Intuitive Discovery. And I'm going to be doing this in an open house on Wednesday, September 12th, a couple days from the taping of this. And we did this exercise, and it said, who am I? And I had the club members pull one of the color wisdom cards, and based on only what they saw on the card, people journaled on it. And what really came forward to me is, as I pulled my card, because I did the exercise too, of course there's an incoming plane as minute I start talking, but as I started to do my exercise, I saw things in the card I'd never seen before. I pulled Ivory Tower, and I saw in the window of Ivory Tower there was a house, in the distance, and I saw the two paintings that the painter was drawing were both incomplete. And I realized as I was journaling that my drawing has not taken form yet. And if your drawing has not yet taken form for where you're going, because we all know where we've been, but what about looking at the canvas of life, and where is your canvas? So I invite you to think about where your canvas is now and where you are in terms of filling it in. You're more than welcome to join me in the open house and explore some other ideas, some of the tools we'll be working with in the Intuitive Discovery Weekend, because I really want to work with not just the color wisdom cards, but how you can apply these tools to yourself and find answers and tap into them. And of course, I'll be working close with everybody in the group, and our takeaway will be a redesigned life plan in a way that really has called to you because you created it. So I'm looking forward to connecting more with you this fall. And as I said, I do have an open house for the weekend, and also we have open enrollment still for the weekend. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I look forward to connecting soon. Bye for now.